Hello, group number one. Welcome to your reading today. Today I'm doing what people say after meeting you. Before I start the reading, I want to mention that tomorrow my channel turns a whole year old on 24th. Even though I made the account on 24th, I started posting in November if I'm not wrong. But anyway, it's still a whole year. Thank you for all the love and support. Anyone who's left comments supported me. I would really appreciate if you guys could, let's say, just leave comments about not exactly the reading. You can give the feedback on reading, of course, but I'd love to hear from you how long you've been following me for and anything that you want to share, because I'm just feeling, I don't know, it's been a whole year. It doesn't feel like it. So let me know your thoughts on the channel and what do you think of the readings, any suggestions, anything. Please share whatever small little journey you've had with this channel. So I would really appreciate that. Okay. And please subscribe if you haven't already. I was really hoping I would hit 10K before the channel turns a year old, but it's okay. I would really still would appreciate if you would subscribe, because still I think more than 50-60% people who watch the readings, they're not subscribed. So it's free. It's just your way of supporting the channel. I just don't see, if you're watching regularly, why wouldn't you subscribe? If you don't watch regularly, then it's fine. Okay. So subscribe. Also, I want to say a big thank you to Simran. She got me this new deck. It's really pretty. It's the first time I'm using it. So thank you for the love and support, Simran. Really appreciate you. And everyone else who's just left any sort of support, tips, comments, anything. Really appreciate you. Okay. So let's start the reading. I'll start with these tarot cards first. Okay. So you got Ace of Chalices. This is Ace of Cups. In this particular deck, you also got 10 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, this imagery actually reminds me of 9 of Pentacles. Usually we see crops or fruits in that card. But anyway, overall what I'm seeing is when people meet you, after seeing you, what do they say? I feel like they see you as someone who has a lot of responsibilities. 10 of Wands is that heavy energy, feeling like you're carrying a load, or you're someone who takes yourself very seriously. So people might say this person takes themselves very seriously. This person puts a lot of pressure on themselves. You might come across as a person who's a perfectionist, like you have very high standards for yourself, especially if you're a creative person. Ace of Cups is creative energy. Okay, I also see fruits here. So you could be someone who's creative, but or you do independent work. You like to rely upon yourself. You're very self-sufficient, independent sort of a person. Okay. And you might be someone who has an overflow of ideas. People might see, wow, this person thinks so differently and they have such unique ideas. They have such different viewpoints. Your perspective on things is very refreshing and very different and unique. So the way you express yourself and your ideas, the way you communicate, there's something there that is very different and people take notice of that. Okay, that is coming through with Ace of Cups. You could also be someone who, when people talk to you, they might also get some new ideas. You might have this ability to influence people in the sense that you can rub off on them. Okay, and they might also feel inspired in some way. Ace of Cups. Okay, 10 of Wands, clearly you could have a strong heavy aura also. I feel you could be someone who, let's say you have a strong Saturn in your chart, or strong Mars in your chart, strong Sun in your chart. These are the planets that give a strong aura. Okay, this feeling of some people might even feel intimidated, or after meeting you, certain people might start to feel, they might find themselves comparing themselves to you and feeling like, okay, maybe I need to step it up, or maybe I need to be more serious. Okay, for some of you, you could clearly have a lot of responsibilities in your life. So people notice, wow, this person doesn't really enjoy, they don't go out much, they don't splurge, they don't overindulge, because they're very determined and they have responsibilities. People depend on them, or just this person puts a lot of pressure on themselves. So you could come across as someone passionate, hardworking, maybe even workaholic, or someone who wants to make it big. You don't have time for partying or taking time off. You just seem like a person who's very focused on the work, very focused. Okay, and the way you live your life is very different. So people might look at you and feel like this person is very stuck in their ways. Even with Four of Pentacles, this is that energy of someone who doesn't budge, someone who doesn't move. So you're very particular, you like doing things in a very particular manner, and you put a lot of pressure on yourself. You could be a perfectionist, like I said, and stubborn also. It's hard for people to change your opinion on things. You're very particular. Okay, Four of Pentacles, you could be someone who's also possessive. I think the people who are close to you, you hold them very close to your heart. You're possessive. Okay, very protective also. You're someone who could also be a provider. You want to be the provider. You don't want someone to support you. You want to support other people. Okay, some of you could also, I feel like you could be religious or spiritual. This image actually reminds me of the shivling. For those of you who are familiar with that, I don't know, it's just giving me this imagery. Okay, so you could be religious or spiritual. People might also feel like, oh, this person is very set in their ways when it comes to philosophy and spirituality, and they're very headstrong. Like, people cannot budge you, or people cannot open you up to new ideas or to try something else in these particular areas. Okay, so they feel like maybe this philosophy and your religion or spirituality is a big part of who you are. Pile number one, your beliefs. And those who don't align with that, they feel a bit of intimidation. They feel like maybe pile number one doesn't approve of me, doesn't like me. Okay, that message also I'm getting. And you're a fruitful person. People see success on your path. People see, oh, this person's gonna achieve something because they're such a hardworking person. Okay, they see fruits, and they see you as a hard worker also. So they respect your hustle, they respect your work ethic as well. Okay, and you just make things work. With the Ace of Cups, this is that energy of limitless creativity. So you just always come up with something new. You always keep it moving, keep it going. So they feel a little bit inspired by you also. They respect you, I feel. Okay, and a lot of people, they also feel this need to work harder. Just looking at you, they feel inspired. Okay, I'm getting that. So let's look at some other cards. Here we have Sun in Aries. This is Exalted Sun, assertion it says. We have the Wife. We have Temperance. Pulled a lot of tarot today for a change. We have Fox, number 11. This is actually Ace of Cups as well. The hearts are the cups, and this obviously represents the ace. Okay, so you got Ace of Cups twice. Same message repeating here also, but with Fox, this shows a person who's very cunning. So people see you as a intelligent person, and cunning also in a way. Someone who would, because you have responsibilities, people also expect that you put yourself first. You don't put others first, self-centered in a good way. Also, person who's intelligent. Okay, and like I said, you make things happen. You make it work with this creativity. And Fox, this is a person who, by hook or crook, gets the work done. Doesn't mean that you do it in a negative or a wrong manner, no, but you're very sneaky in a way. And someone, maybe you hold your information to yourself. You don't share your plans. You don't overshare over let's say overly help people. Just this energy of keeping things close to the chest. Okay, with Fox, intelligent creature, Foxes. Okay, sneaky, slightly sneaky, but in a good way. You serve your own purpose first. Temperance, actually this is taking me back to this energy. Here also we see cups, right, with Temperance. And this card I do sometimes associate with spirituality also, beliefs, philosophy. I think Temperance is connected to Sagittarius sign. So same message I was getting here with a person where their philosophy, religion, spirituality, whatever you believe in, that's very important to you. So if people disrespect that, they will get your wrath. How do you say that? So people know not to mess with you. Okay, not to get into like a discussion with you. They know you are very headstrong, and the things that you stand for, you're very particular about them. You will not take any sort of disrespect there. Okay, so you're someone who wants to be treated with respect. This is sun sitting in first house. This gives a person a healthy ego. Person is like, I take myself seriously, so you better take me seriously. Treat me with respect. Otherwise, I'm gonna, come at you with this. We see a sword here. Person is willing to fight. Person is willing to stand up for what they believe in. Okay, this energy also, one thing I'm getting, maybe some of you are getting over like addiction. This message is not for every single person, by the way, don't take offense. But person who's worked through some addictions, or a person who's very particular about not developing bad habits. So you put a lot of pressure on yourself where you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna indulge in this, I don't want to develop any bad habits. So very particular about that. It's like slaying the dragon here. This is the message I'm getting. Okay, not getting caught up in that bad energy or bad habits, bad addictions, nothing like that. You're very particular, strong ego, self-centered person in a good way, person who's self-motivated, person that inspires other people. So some of you could definitely have a strong sun in your chart. You could have sun sitting in the first house, sun sitting in Aries, sun in the 10th house. Okay, somehow sun is prominent. Maybe you have a lot of sun nakshatras also. These are Kritika, Uttara Falguni, Uttara Shada. Okay, this is actually giving me strong Uttara Shada also, because we had a little bit of Sagittarius also, and it's connect, the Shadas are Purva and Uttara Shadas are connected with fighting also, battlefield. Okay, wife here, a lot of people could look at you as husband or wife material. Clearly this message has come out. But one more message I'm getting, some of you could even be single with a kid. So you're very responsible. Maybe your priorities have changed. Maybe earlier you were more romantic, but now because you're more responsible, you have a responsibility in your life, your opinion or your personality has changed. Okay, but one more message I'm getting here with this image coming out, you're a responsible person. People depend on you. Okay, you don't have time to party or to indulge in things. You're very particular. Okay, you have goals, you're focused, you have responsibilities, you show up for people, you want to be a provider, you want to be responsible. I think your reputation is very important to you, pile number one. Or on another hand, maybe some of you, there was like a hit or a blow to your reputation in the past, you're overcorrecting, or maybe it affected you earlier in your life and now you are very particular. You want to be perceived a particular way, so you take it very seriously. Take the message that resonates. We have 10th house here, says reputation, right? And we see this throne also here, and 10th house is also career, work. So work oriented person. That's why I'm saying Saturn could be prominent. Why? Because work and career becomes very important to the person when Saturn is prominent in the chart. So for you, it's the legacy you're going to leave behind. It's the way people perceive you, it's the way people treat you. Those things are more important than being called fun or excite or having like living a exciting life. To you, give different priorities. Okay, you're someone who enjoys working hard. You could be a lot of people picking this pile. You could enjoy your work, you want more of it, you want more responsibility, you want to work harder, you want to achieve things in your life. You're a goal setter and goal oriented sort of a person. Okay, someone who wants to achieve big things. You like working hard. Okay, you don't like stagnancy. Capricorn placements could be there in your chart. You could have sun sitting in Capricorn. Okay, that also gives sun directional strength. Some of you could be born around noon time. Okay, overall, you could also have Mars exalted. Mars gets exalted in the sign of Capricorn. Okay, that also makes a person more independent. Mars in 10th, career becomes more important. So you could have those placements. So when people meet you, after they're done meeting you, they see, oh, this person has a big ego. They could say it negatively also. They could say, oh, this person has such a big ego, they're so full of themselves, or this person takes themselves too seriously, they need to relax. Okay, certain things like those people could say about you. We have 7 of Wands here. We see this person like they're being defensive. This imagery is about person being very defensive. So you're someone who maybe doesn't let people get too close to you. Okay, you keep them at an arm's distance or something. Actually, let me move this one here as well. Okay. But we see a dress here. This is not a warrior or a person in fighting gear. So you do have a bit of grace about yourself. You carry yourself with this regality. Okay. So you treat yourself like a king or queen. You carry yourself like that. You take yourself very seriously. You don't like rumors or gossip about you. Okay. You set people straight, but you also keep people at an arm's length. You're a little defensive. Especially you could be someone who, I don't know if a lot of people will agree with this or not, but you could be someone who doesn't take criticism all too well. Okay. So specific message, take it if it resonates. Next up, we have direction here. We have spaciousness. It's not zooming in, but it's okay. Direction again tells me you're a very direction oriented person. You have a very focused mind, and you could have very big goals for yourself also. Some of you could have Sun Rahu as well. Okay. That gives big goals. Person who wants to achieve major things. Okay. Someone who believes in themselves even when others don't. So you're a big dreamer. Okay. And you also keep people at an arm's length. You create a lot of space for yourself. You need space. Okay. You could be someone who doesn't like clinginess. Sometimes I've also noticed when Sun is sitting in the first, person doesn't focus too much on dating life, or they need a partner who would give them a lot of space, who would not be too clingy. Okay, they're the ones who tend to run away if person is too attached or too clingy. They need space. Okay, or person who doesn't date for a long time, let's say until the career gets settled, person wouldn't date. Something like that could be there, where dating or relationship might not be the priority. Person is more focused on themselves. First house is themselves, seventh is dating and relationship, or I should say marriage, relationship. So because more focus is on the first, person doesn't spend too much energy on the seventh. So a lot of people who might be interested in dating you, they might feel like, oh, this person is kind of like a red flag, or they would not pamper me, they would not treat me right, something like that. People could have preconceived notions about you, or once they get to know you, they feel like, oh, this person wouldn't make a great partner, they're a little too self-centered. Certain things like this people could say about you, especially the ones who are interested in you. Okay. But this is something people do respect, your direction. Very focused person, focused individual. Here we have Santosha. Will it zoom? No. Okay. This means satisfaction, and we see this tribe here, or it's more of like your friend's tribe. So I feel like you could be someone where your friends say really good things about you. Your friends could really like you. So it's a specific message that I am picking up. But the card itself just means satisfaction. So you're looking for satisfaction. Okay. You're chasing after satisfaction in life. But the way I read the card is, maybe your friends, it's their energy getting channeled, where your friends say really good things about you behind your back. See, all of their back is turned. Wait, see, you can only see their backs. So I feel people say really good things about you behind your back, especially your friends. Here we have rabbit, fertility, your creativity is at a peak. Same message, unlimited, limitless creativity. So a lot of you guys picking this pile, you could be a creative person, or independent. You do independent work that also involves creativity. Creativity doesn't just mean you sketch, or you're an artist, or you're an actor. No, you can have creativity when it comes to anything. Okay, for example, we have different astrologers, right? And I always tend to notice, I wonder what placement does this person have. So someone like, if you're familiar with his work, Victikara, the way he produces his videos, there's so much creativity. And I think he has some Rohini placement or something. Some moon placement or Rohini placement. Rohini makes a person more creative. Why? Because this is where moon gets exalted in Kritika and Rohini. It's Taurus energy. It's moon shows or represents creativity. Then it gets exalted in the sign of Taurus. So of course, moon will have creativity, right? So he has some placement, and every time I look at his videos, there's so much amazing editing, everything, animation. He just does the astrology stuff, but there's a flair, creative flair. So this is what I'm talking about, where you do things in a very particular manner. It has to look just right. You're a perfectionist, and people notice that. They notice your attention to detail and the way you do your work. It's really respected by people. Some people might also feel like, oh, this person just being annoying. Okay, they might say that. Finally, to wrap the reading up, I pulled some cards for advice also. So this is what came out. We have Moonlight Serenade. See, this is even giving me creative vibes with this music and the instruments. Change your tune. Here we have Moon Magic Transformation. Okay, maybe Moon sitting in 3rd house, Moon sitting in 8th house. That gives transformation. Moon sitting with the nodes of the Moon. Moon in Scorpio. This is transformative energy. So Spirit is saying that you should maybe change the way you approach people. You can make it better. Transformation tells me you should change, make a little bit of adjustment. And here also it says change your tune, right? So maybe you need to be more sweeter, gentler with your speech. Something there that you can work on if you feel called to. But this is the message I'm getting with both the cards. Okay, maybe make a little bit of change. Especially if you hold back too much and your speech is too professional, maybe make it more mellow or sweet. Okay, don't be too harsh. So that's the advice for you. I hope this reading resonated, and if you've been around for a long time, I really appreciate your love and support. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to support the channel, you can watch the ads on the videos. You can try out the app Aura in the description. That will help support the channel. Check it out. There's a 7-day free trial. Okay, you can join the membership, and if you want to book a reading with me, all the links will be down in the description. Thank you for watching.
Hello, pile
I'll see you in the
number
next
2.
one. Bye
Welcome
guys.
to
Today's reading. Today we're doing what people say after meeting you. Before I get on with the reading, I want to mention that tomorrow on 24th October, my channel turns a year old. Even though I started posting in November, it's because in Vedic astrology, we have this concept of starting like a new venture on a particular auspicious date. So that's why I made the channel on October. I looked up a day that was auspicious. I think we had Diwali last year on that day, if I'm not wrong. So I made it that day, but I started posting when I was ready in November. But anyway, if you want to learn more about that, I do have a video of that on my membership on how to pick an auspicious date to start something new. So clearly it was a good date for me. My channel is doing well, but I really appreciate all the love and support you guys have given me over the year. If you've stayed with me, I would love to hear from you. Any advice, anything you want to talk about. If you've been around for a while, please leave some comments. I would love to hear from you. And you can obviously leave feedback on the video reading as well. Okay, so just wanted to mention that. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I want you to hit 10k. We're close to it, so I would really appreciate if I could hit 10k. And a majority of people watch, but they don't subscribe. More than 50-60, I don't know how many percent, but with most YouTubers that's the case. I don't understand. If you watch regularly, please subscribe, give back to the creator. Okay, so yeah, just wanted to say that. It's okay. Let's start the reading. Also wanted to say a big shout out to Simran. She keeps buying me decks. This is a new deck she got me, a new tarot deck. So first time someone's bought me a tarot deck. Usually people get me Oracle. So I've had a few of those given to me, but this is the first tarot deck that someone's given me. I really like it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll feature it more on my channel. So thank you, Simran. Really appreciate the support. So you guys pick this card, Page of Swords. Sunlight is coming through. I'm gonna keep it. Okay, I hope you guys don't mind. So we have Page of Swords, we have King of Wands. You can see the crown here. This is the person. There's some energy surrounding the figure, and we have the Hangman in reverse. I'll keep it upright. By the way, you can see fishes here. Why? Because Pisces is connected to Hangman. So we see this ocean, person is drowning, and then we see fishes. So this is Pisces energy. Number is also 12, which is interesting because Pisces is number 12, right? And it adds to 3, which is the ruler's number. Jupiter rules Pisces, and the number associated with Jupiter is 3. So some of you could have that number prominent in your life somehow, 12 or 3. But anyway, overall, what people say about you, this is reverse. I'll read it as reverse. So people see, first of all, they see a lot of energy around you. You could be a popular person. Okay, maybe a lot of people interested in you, talking to you. You're always surrounded by people. You could be an extrovert also, even though we do have this introverted sort of energy with Page of Swords. Even with the Hangman, this is gives the energy of a person who enjoys isolation. Okay, so that energy could be there, but you are someone that people are interested in. Okay, you have a lot of maybe clout or influence on other people. People are interested in you, or just the way you live your life. Maybe you're a student, or I don't know, you're involved in a lot of groups or communities, something like that. But busy person, maybe you have an audience also. Hangman in reverse can sometimes speak about having an audience. So you could be someone who's popular, someone with influence, someone with some cachet it's called, right? Cachet, I'm not sure, but anyway, I digress. With Page of Swords, this speaks about an inquisitive person, inquisitive mind, someone who's full of ideas, someone who has a lot to speak. Okay, um, it's a little bit of that energy of a researcher, a spy, someone who likes to be prepared. So someone with, let's say, Virgo placements, or even Gemini a little bit. Some of you could have prominent Mercury in your chart, but this is that energy of being prepared, someone who's vigilant, someone who keeps an eye on stuff. Okay, someone who's on top of things. Nothing misses this person. So people notice how you notice small little details, small little things. You're very prepared. Okay, you might seem like a fun person, but people always expect you to come prepared. Okay, you're someone who's done the rehearsals. You've made like a list of things that you need. Okay, you're a very prepared sort of a person, very much go, someone who's on top of things, and people feel like, okay, they're being left behind with you. Okay, and you also have a bit of this air of mystery as well. Page of Swords can sometimes, like I said, it can be the spy, it can be someone who holds back communication. You might be someone who's easy to talk to, talkative, but at the same time, it doesn't mean that you relay all the information, you share everything that's on your mind. Okay, you might keep your plans hidden. It's that energy of being prepared, making a plan, but only talking about it when it's done, it's come to fruition. Okay, this is the energy of Page of Swords. So people, when they meet you, they feel like, oh, this person's got something going on, this person is busy, this person is popular. Okay, this person has a following, they have influence or over other people. Okay, but they also notice that there's a distance. People will say, oh, this person hides stuff, and they're not completely open. I don't feel the same warmth that I'm giving to this person. Okay, King of Wands, some people might also say that you're attractive, you're charming. There's something about you that attracts people towards you. Usually the Wands energy, I connect with that spark, that charisma, good looks also. Someone who's attractive, Here on the side also, I'm looking over, and we have this card. This is the Nine of Pentacles. And when I pulled this card, I got the energy of actually the Queen of Wands coming out. I don't know why I thought of the Queen of Wands. So you come across as a confident person. You're also independent. Nine of Pentacles always speaks about independent energy, person who's thriving, person who's doing well. Or can also be the energy of a hustler. Okay, hardworking person. Also lucky, abundant, self-made for some of you. This is the fruits coming out, fruits of the labor that you put in, and very self-sufficient sort of energy. Here also we see a bird again. So someone with all the data, information, knowledge, anything that you need, you already have all the resources. Okay, you don't necessarily need people. People need you. Okay, so a lot of people might see you as an asset. They feel like, okay, I want to connect with this person, I want to be their friend, I can gain from this person. So you seem like an important person. Like, you can be a good ally or an asset to other people. They notice that about you. And obviously there's some energy of attractiveness also that I'm picking up. Okay, people are drawn towards you. Here we have reunion, so giving me more romantic energy. I think a lot of people are interested in you. You could be good looking, pile number 2, or people notice your looks, or something about the way you talk, you communicate, the way you walk, your body language, the way you carry yourself, something there is attractive. People are I think even if they don't like you at the first instance, they get to know you, they have a conversation with you, they start liking you more. So it develops over time. This is what I'm getting. Here we have Tower number 35. Okay, so you could be someone, and this 10 of clubs actually makes me think of 10 of wands, which came out in the first pile. I don't know if the piles are connected today. Maybe some of the people might be picking pile number 2, 1 and 2 together, watching both of them. I am getting a little bit of similar energy also. Why? Because there was some other card also that I was seeing that's similar. I can't remember now. But they did get 10 of wands as well. But anyway, Tower tells me that you give like a good wake-up call. This is not the negative Tower, because we don't see a breakup or like a destruction of a tower. Here we see like a religious sort of a church or cathedral or whatever it is. I don't know. So this is more so about bringing like a positive change to other people. Okay, you have the ability to bless other people somehow. People feel positive in your energy. I think pile number 1 was slightly heavy, that energy. With your energy, I think most people, when they come in contact with you, they get a good vibe from you. They get positivity. Okay, and they tend to become more serious. They take you seriously also. And there's some spiritual aspect also with this Tower. This is religious energy, right? Place of worship. So people could feel a sense of loyalty also towards you, pile number 2. Maybe they keep coming back with this reunion. It's like they keep coming back. Or you can also, if you're spiritual, if you're, let's say, a light worker, or you have some sort of a healing power, or whatever your career is, depends on that. But you could bring a little bit of that healing to other people. Or you could bring spirituality to other people. People could learn from you, because page is that energy of the student. Someone with knowledge as well. So I think people learn from you, pile number 2. I think once they meet you, they have a conversation with you, they want to have more conversations. They want to connect with you more. This is what I'm getting. People have a desire to get to know you better, or just to learn from you. Here we have Saturn in Sagittarius, fulfillment. We see money. Okay, here we have Mercury in Libra, influence. Okay, Mercury is friendship. Mercury in Libra can sometimes speak about friendship that turns into love as well. Okay, I think a lot of people, you could be someone who's open to friends very quickly. Pile number 1 was very closed off. This pile, I feel you're someone people meet and they feel like they're friendly with you, or they feel like, okay, I can form a bond here, I can connect with this person easily. Or you could have mutual friends also. Okay, some attraction here with the snakes. I always connect with attraction, like a nice body also. Maybe people notice your body, compliment your body somehow, because with the snake I'm getting that. Okay, even here I see the body, I don't see the head. Some of you could have Ketu placement. See, we're missing the head. So this is clearly just Ketu, nothing else. Some of you could have Ketu in the 12th house, which is south node of the moon. Or you could have Ketu in Pisces. Ketu sitting in first house. I never noticed this before. I mean, it's a new deck to me. But yeah, I didn't make that connection earlier. Okay, interesting. So yeah, coming back to these 2 cards, I feel like your work colleagues could also have a good opinion of you. Your work colleagues feel like working with you, they can learn and they can make more money. You add value to them. Okay. And you're someone who's approachable. People can talk to you. I have also this idea for making a video on what makes you approachable and unapproachable. So if you guys like that topic, let me know. Certain habits that people find it easier to open up to you, and then obviously there's certain traits we do have where people might not like it. So we have a mix of both. So I want to do both, why you're approachable and unapproachable. So let me know if you're interested. Here, coming back to this, lots of your friends could be crushing on you. I'm getting that. Constantly there's this like I said, surge of energy around you. People that you break up with, they keep coming back. Your friends, they're interested. So you're magnetic somehow, pile number 2. So people behind your back, they're talking about their romantic feelings, maybe with their friends, about you. Okay, here we have Aries. Okay, people feel alive in your presence. I'm also getting this energy with Aries. They feel more impulsive. They see you as an impulsive person. They see you as, some people might call you a player. They might say bad girl, bad boy, something like that. Like strong attraction, desire for you. Okay, physical attraction towards you, people feel. They talk about that, but they act very cool in your presence. Four of Swords, this is holding back communication, right? People might also say, some people might say that you're a little bit of like an impulsive person who makes wrong decisions, or you're very quick to judge people, or I like how the light is coming out right now. It's looking much better. Okay, so some people might say that you make wrong decisions, or um, they might call you naive, because we do have a little bit of young energy here also with Page of Swords and this Aries. So some people might say certain uncalled things. Okay, they might underestimate you or something like that. I'm getting that. Okay, and again, this energy of holding back communication, you're not the most upfront. Okay, people notice that about you. Next up, we have hardship. It will not zoom right now. We have body. See, I didn't remember I pulled this card for you, but I was just getting this feeling of body. I don't know why. So people are attracted to your body. They notice. And also, thinking of Ketu as a body, it shows a person who's detached. So people might say, this person, I'm really interested in this person. I show up for this person and I show so much interest, but they seem very detached. So sometimes people might also say that, like you're detached and you don't open up that easily, or they feel this distance from you. That's for some of you, not for every single person, but people do compliment your body. This can even be body of work, okay? Or if you work out, if you work on your body, then clearly people are attracted to it. Then hardship tells me that people feel like there's a past. Maybe there's a dark past that you have, or you've had like a difficult upbringing, or you've gone through certain hardships. Whether you say it or not, I feel like you might talk about it. Okay? Some of you might hold back, might not share, but people can pick up on this energy. Here also we have Kali. Goddess Kali. She speaks about destruction also. She's we have different archetypes: creators, preservers, and destructors. So she's one of the ones we connect with destruction. So getting rid of the wrong things. Okay, wrong habits, wrong addictions, wrong people in your life. So people assume you can cut people off. Here also we have a sword, right? So people just see this fierceness in you as well. Pile number 2, they see maybe you've been through some hardships which has made you this person. Okay, they see the light in you, they see the dark in you as well, and they feel like there's a past, there's something. Even this is giving me past energy, reunion, and some sacrifices you've made. This is the energy we connect with Pisces, making sacrifices. Okay, so they see that there's a bit of fierceness, there's a bit of history, something you're hiding, or something that is interesting about you that sets you apart. Pile number 2. Here we have monkey, ingenuity. The situation calls for adaptability and innovation. Monkey is Mars. First of all, some of you could have Mars Ketu conjunction. Monkeys make me think of Mars always because of Lord Hanuman. So you're a little bit of this like a small genius, or you just have a your mind works in a different way. And also there's this thing people say, monkey mind, right? So you could be someone who's easily distracted. Okay, there's a lot going on in your head, but you're unique. Okay, you have brilliant ideas, and you're adaptable. You go with the flow of things. Here also we see water, right? And monkey is also connected with sense of humor. So some of the people might be talking about your sense of humor. Okay, they take notice of it. Finally, to finish the reading off, I pulled a couple of cards just as advice, whatever comes through. So you got howl at the moon, process your feelings. Then moon cycles, patience. So see, I was picking up this energy of cycles, people coming back. Okay, here also I see, looks like cycles to me. So some of you could have Punarvasu placements. Okay, you could have maybe moon sitting with Mars. Triangle is the shape we associate with Mars. Okay, and it's also about channeling upwards, so asking for divine help. That's the triangle shape. Okay. Then you might be someone who goes through cycles. Okay, people keep coming in and out of your life. There could be a little bit of lack of stability somehow. You could be someone who's always on the move, looking for an adventure, traveling, fun, exciting energy. So people might change their opinion of you constantly. People might see you as a person who comes in and out, a little unstable, and someone who's fond of traveling, someone who's fond of adventure, someone who's interesting, exciting, stimulating. That's your energy. This is what people say about you. But advice wise, what I'm getting is there's something could be in the past that you need to process still. It's affecting your energy, it's affecting your aura. So process those feelings, okay? And have patience, you'll make it work. If you're going through a period of struggle or some stagnancy, life moves in circles. So if you're going through a down period, your good period will come up soon. Have patience, and you also need to have more patience in general in terms of your personality. Okay, don't be too impulsive. Here we had this Aries energy, right? So be more patient. Okay, you could be someone with Mars, Moon sitting together. It makes a person emotional and behave irrationally and a little impulsively. So you need to tame that energy, channelize it in a good way. So that's the advice for you, pile number 2. I hope this reading resonated, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Leave a comment, let me know. Please subscribe. If you want to support the channel, watch the ads on the videos. You can also join the membership. You can download the app Aura. There's a 7-day free trial. You can check it out. It's in the description. That will support the channel. So you can do any of those things, but please leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. If you want to book a reading with me, all the links will be down in the description. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 3, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing what people say about you after meeting you. Before I start the reading, I want to mention my channel turns a year old tomorrow, which is 24th October. That's when I started the channel. Even though I started posting in November, it's because of this concept in Vedic astrology. When we start a project on an auspicious date, so I started it in October, but I started posting in November. Okay, I think it's called electional astrology, if I'm not wrong. But anyway, if you want to learn more about it, you can ask me. But that's not the point. Point is, my channel is turning a year old. I would really appreciate if you watch the channel regularly. If you like the videos, please subscribe. It's free. It helps me out, and I would love to hit 10K soon. So please subscribe if you watch regularly. And yeah, thank you for all the love and support. Let me know how long you've been following me, or anything you want to share with me. If you've been around for a while, would love to hear from you. And I always used to reply to the comments. It's only last 3-4 videos I've not had the time to do that, but I've always replied to comments. So I've probably talked to you if you've left comments before. So please talk to me, and thank you for all the love and support. Really appreciate it. Okay, so for today's reading, this is the card you chose. We have the Hermit. And also I want to say a big thank you to Simran. She got me this deck that I'm using today, a tarot deck. She got me. It's beautiful. And thank you, Simran, for all the decks you've been sending me. Really appreciate it. Okay, so we're using this today, starting with this. Then we'll take a look at the other cards. We have Hermit here. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. I'll still keep it upright though. See, there's the Queen. And we have the Knight of Wands. Here we have the Knight. It's a very unique and interesting deck. I really like it. So I'll channel the message for the Queen being in reverse. It says Queen of Chalices, but this is Queen of Cups. So what I'm seeing in this particular pile, what people say after meeting you, they see that there's a bit of moodiness about you. You're also someone where people cannot make up their mind about you quite clearly. They see this impulsive side, this almost like a player sort of a vibe. Knight of Wands is something we associate with the player energy, or someone who's adventurous, someone who cannot be tamed. Okay, someone who's like a bit of a, I don't want to say freak. What's the word? How do I describe this energy? It's a bit of a fiery sort of a nature, someone with a big zest for life, full of life, looking for adventure, looking for fun. This is that energy. And on this side, we have the Queen of Cups, which is more grounded, more sensitive, emotional, perceptive. It's more feminine energy. This is more masculine energy. Even though this is in reverse, of course, but the potential is still there. The Hermit, I feel like you're someone who's a little closed off. People feel like they cannot get through to you, or they feel like you're a little moody for sure. They could also sense that there's a bit of this depth to you that you hide, and you're someone where people have to earn your let's say vulnerability in a way. They have to get close to you, they have to put in effort to impress you, to win you over, to open up to you. Okay, you could also be someone with kind energy. People feel a bit of sensitivity in your energy. People feel called to just express their emotions in your energy. That's one more thing I'm getting. And they see you as a wise person. Okay, you could also be someone where people feel like you give great advice, especially relationship advice, but you don't follow your own advice. That is a very specific message I'm getting. A lot of people coming to you with their emotional issues, emotional outbursts and stuff like that. They also see like there's something that you're not channeling in your energy. Queen of Cups being in reverse, it's like sometimes you can be a little insensitive, or you don't understand people's emotions. You could be a player. Okay, for some of you, this is not for every single person picking this pile, but you could be a heartbreaker. You could be someone who sometimes cuts people off. People feel a distance from you. People feel misunderstood, I think. Okay, because this imagery is reminding me of a different deck that I have, where there's a figure crossing the bridge, and the bridge looks exactly the same. It's this sort of a shape, exactly that, with moon in the back and this stream in the front. So it's exactly that image of the moon in a different deck. So some of you could have maybe moon sitting in Virgo. You could have moon, Virgo sitting together. Hermit gives me Virgo vibes. But this, I'm just picking up the energy of moon as well as Hermit. So you're someone closed off, detached, emotionally unavailable, player sort of a person. People see the depth that you carry, but you're not in touch with it. People see so much potential for you. Pile number 3, they really want to connect with you. They want to go deeper with you, but they feel like you're just not ready for it. And maybe some of you have abandonment issues also. Something like this. Or what I'm picking up is pile number 3, you could be going through this situation with someone else. Okay, so you're heavily channeling this energy. Maybe you're dealing with a person like this. I don't know why I felt called to say this, but usually it's a person that I'm reading for. But today, I don't know, I feel like some of you could be dealing with that person. Why? Because you're dealing with the moon, you're dealing with the emotional turmoil, and you're the hermit who's looking for the answers. Okay, so you're confused about this person. Some of you could even be confused between two people right now. Okay, so maybe there's a lot of conversations you're having with people which is about your love life. Okay, because this reading is about what people say after meeting you. So I feel like there's a lot of conversations going on about your love life. People wondering what's going on with this person. There's maybe naturally a lot of chatter around your love life in general, or people want to know your status. People want to reach out to you. People want to date you. Okay, there's so much bunch of different messages I'm picking with this pile. But in general, what I'm seeing is there's a depth. Okay, there's a intelligence here. Maybe you, pile number 3, you could have gone through like a heartbreak or some bad situation with a person which unlocked this potential in you, which made you like a better person for it. But it was painful, the experience. Okay, you could be someone who's good looking. A lot of people are naturally drawn towards you, physically attracted to you. Okay, they see an emotional depth. They see a femininity in you as well. Your masculine and feminine energies could be balanced. But that's not for every single person, because the Queen of Cups did come out in reverse. You could be someone who holds back your, let's say if you have feelings for someone, you will be this attractive, charming person. They'll be interested in you, but you won't say you like them back. So there's a block there when it comes to expressing your emotions. I feel like it just can go on and on. I'm getting so many messages, but let's move on. We have this card. I don't know how to pronounce that. But this card, actually, firstly, it makes me think of Ace of Swords. This Ace of Spades is Ace of Swords. And then this also makes me think of Two of Swords as well. Usually we see this sort of image imagery there, right? So holding back again, holding back communication. Hermit is also person who's reclusive, not offering up information, hiding somewhere, being antisocial. So this is what people might be saying about you recently, or in general. When people meet you, they feel like you are someone who holds back. You don't show your emotions. You seem very closed off. Your energy is closed off. This could be even more of like a recent sort of thing that I'm picking up here. Here we have, again, we see this cross, right? We have Hierophant, Taurus energy, relationship. Again, more conversations about relationship. People wanting to know who you're committed to, what you're committed to, and there's a lot of desire to know who's the real you, pile number 3. They want to get to know you on a deeper level. Okay? People want more of you. You're this hermit who's far away. They want you to communicate more. Here we have Doctor, which again gives me that energy of problem solver. There's a strong Virgo energy in your pile. 6th house energy, 6th house placements maybe. We have Sun in Leo, Fortune. So people see a lot of blessings in you. People see your good side. People see your potential. There's a lot here that I'm picking up where people say good things about you actually behind your back. And when you struggle, I think people want to make you feel better. They want to help you out. And naturally, a lot of people coming to you with their issues. Like I said earlier, people coming to you, telling you about their heartbreaks, their emotional turmoil. This is the Doctor energy where they're asking you to fix them somehow. You could be like a unpaid therapist to a lot of people in your life. Pile number 3. You give very good insights into people's psyche, I feel. Okay, and you have some spiritual knowledge. You could also have some sort of blessing also from the divine. I'm getting that. Okay, and most people speak very good things about you. You're a popular person because of who you are. Good opinion of people. This is what I'm getting. Sun in Leo does well. Someone with healthy ego as well. Someone with the high standards. You could be someone who doesn't date, because most people, you're like, I don't like this thing about that person, I'll say no to that person. So you might be someone who never dates, but you're giving advice to every single person when it comes to dating life. That's another message I'm getting. Okay, you could have important people who are friends with you. So you could have connections that are very prominent. Okay, you can easily become friends with like a popular person or like a successful person. I don't know, successful people could be drawn towards you. Okay, we have 4th house here, Cancer energy. We have 2 of Pentacles. So a busy sort of an individual. Maybe animals are drawn towards you, animals like you, or you could have a pet also. I'm just getting that. But you're a fun time. This makes me think of the circus, right? But also a person who's busy. So there's so much going around you, so much overstimulation I'm getting. So you might get overstimulated. That's why you pull back. You need your own space. Okay, you could be a bit of this homebody. 4th house is the our sanctuary, place we live at. Okay, so you could be closed off, but you have this social image also. You keep up appearances, but you're also busy. With 2 of Pentacles, it speaks about having a lot of priorities. So having a lot of different connections in your life. Lots of people coming to you, asking you advice, talking to you, being in your energy. Okay, you can feel overstimulated. People calling you their best friends, and you're like, I don't have any best friends. That sort of energy could also be there. But you have a depth. This message I keep picking up. 4th house, Queen of Cups also. This imagery as well. You have a depth. You might even run away from it sometimes. You might run away from your talents as well. If you have spiritual gifts and stuff like that. Okay, you like to keep yourself busy. Maybe your emotions can be sometimes overwhelming. That's why you avoid them. That's so many different messages. I don't know how many people will even resonate with this pile. Please let me know what do you think, because I feel like it's a little all over the place, this particular pile. That's coming with the moon energy itself. Moon is all over the place, variation, moodiness. Okay, here we have companionship, sanctuary. So see, 4th house energy is strong with you. A lot of people feel at home. They feel understood. They see that there's an emotional depth that you carry. You could be someone who has high emotional intelligence also. Or like I said, you could be a light worker, spiritual person, or some talents or gifts that you have, which helps heal people, or they just feel very at home with you in your presence. People like spending time with you. Pile number 3. Companionship also makes me feel the same message. This could be people who are romantically interested in you, people who are friends with you. They see a companion in you. You might not feel the same way, by the way. Pile number 3. Maybe you're missing that element. You are still searching for that sort of a person or energy in your life. But overall, you can really heal people. Just being in their people being in your presence, you can heal them somehow. We have here ahimsa. This is non-violence, especially that energy of a person who's really good with animals or fond of animals. So that could be a thing for sure. People say how kind you are, how sweet you are. You have a gentle energy. Okay. People wanting to get to know you on a deeper level. Okay. Here we have swan, grace, appreciate the beauty inside and all around you. Some of you could have exalted Venus. This is that energy of Venus where you can connect with every single person. You don't have any prejudice. You don't judge anyone. You're open to everyone's energy. Okay. You could definitely have that placement. You could be someone who's good looking and you have grace. Maybe some of you could have like talents with dancing, or you dress really nice. You look very beautiful, presentable. Something to do with musical talents also, or speech and intelligence. This is what I'm picking up with swan. Okay, you can mirror back their energy. You can really help people reflect on their tendencies, I feel. So you definitely help a lot of people. I don't know how much other people help you. I'm not sure about that. But you can appreciate people. We have opossum strategy, have a backup plan. So this is your energy where you don't show your real side all the time, because opossum is that animal who pretends to be dead, right? I think that's possum plays dead, and when the hunter or the threat is gone, he gets up and runs away. So this is your energy where you might not talk about your own personal issues, or you keep a mask, you keep a distance from people. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Let's see what's the advice. So I pulled these cards. Let me know if it resonated or not. It was a little all over the place, so I'm just cutting it short. Let me know. I pulled some extra cards to finish the reading off. So here we have, see, even the imagery is so similar, though the colors change on all the cards, but you got the similar looking cards. Here it says reach for the moon, go for it. And then we have the moon's reflection, accept responsibility. See, reflection. Here also we see a little bit of reflection of swan in the water. So I think you help people reflect. Maybe you also kind of run away. You help other people, but you don't follow your own advice. So it's important to reflect. What are your priorities and people in your life? There's something that you need to reflect upon clearly. You might know what it is. And something that's holding you back, some sort of fear, you need to let that go and go for it. Even opossum can speak about strategy, having a plan. Okay, and you'll go through it with grace. Don't sell yourself short, and give yourself grace also to fail. It's okay, go for it. Is there something that you wanting to work towards? Go for it. That's a very specific message. Secondly, something you're not working on, something you're avoiding. Accept responsibility. If you did something wrong, forgive yourself, learn from it, move on. Or something in the past, something with emotions. Even with the hermit energy, I was getting this energy of being closed off. Maybe that's not your everyday personality, but something has affected you. You're running away from it. You need to accept it, ground yourself, fix it, and move on. That's a very specific message coming through. I hope it resonates with someone. Let me know. This is the shortest pile, by the way. So I hope you guys watched all the way through. Leave your feedback. And if you want to support the channel, you can watch the ads on the videos. You can leave a tip through PayPal or UPI. Don't do it through Super Thanks. You can become a member also. Click on the join button below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And you can also download the app Aura. The link will be down in the description. There's a 7-day free trial. You can try it out. If you like it, you can subscribe. This will help support the channel as well. So I would really appreciate that if you did that. It's okay if you don't, it's fine. And if you want to book a reading with me, all the links will be down in the description. Thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate all the love and support, and talk to me in the comments. I'll get back to you. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.